So Dan, red shirt hat, or Dawn, red
Dawn.
shirt hat, is that right?
Yep. Don is here to break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2020 CSI Expo. We're here on Bad Boys TV. I'm Summerfield Habener, and this is...
Mike D.
Got a nice opening break. We got Aaron Westcott sitting there watching the break. He's at 577. Don Strickland at a 555. These guys are playing a race to 6 BCA 8-ball rules.
Nice. Those are good, respectable Fargos.
Yeah. I think he's going to try and play this 5 right through the gap there. Nice. Getting on the 1 ball.
Singles gold division, right? Is that correct?
Singles gold division.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
So just getting started. Just not that far in. Maybe second round. Think second round? Third round? 130?
Second round, I'm pretty sure. Which just makes me nervous. I've checked my phone so many times to make sure that I am not missing my match, but it's not till tomorrow morning.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
it's just hard for me to imagine that they're already playing round 2 in my division and I haven't played. But I'm towards the end of the day. Oh, he just nudged a ball. All right, not getting the stream going. Well, I know you guys can see it out there. That's the important part. I'm trying to get the stream going here so we can keep up with the chat room. You guys out there, don't be shy about reaching out to us. Like we said, this is Don Strickland. He's from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. He is 5'8". Okay, he plays with an old Hurricane with a Predator shaft. He's got to kick that.
All right, so I could fake it, or I can just tell you, okay, now they're starting. Now they're
starting.
They flipped the coin.
Glad I was picking that apart. That was Don Strickland, though.
We got that part right. Okay.
Perfect. So I had been having trouble between matches getting this to restart. I think I might have to click off of it.
Stream, okay.
Click back on it.
Not our second stream. We have another monitor with a picture on it. We are not streaming twice.
Yeah.
We're barely streaming once.
Let's be honest, it's early.
Yeah, exactly. Hello from Lincoln City. Hello, James Brinson. Sorry, we're not going to be at Lincoln City soon. I was looking forward to coming to your town, my friend.
We all were.
From Oklahoma, too.
Nice.
Anna Nielsen.
All sorts of people out there. Good deal. Glad people are.
Salina, Oklahoma. All right.
If you're watching, if you're enjoying it, make sure you like the page. Make sure you hit that bell. They're going to let you know when we're on. I've heard that Karen is Sharon. I don't know who.
I haven't
met either one.
I still haven't figured out how Karen becomes Sharon. If it's a legal thing, does she go change her name legally, or just
I think
it's
you
like
have
a nickname?
to.
In 7th grade, I knew a guy that started telling people, "Call me Skip." Is it that kind of a thing? Like she made up her own nickname?
She may have a lesser Fargo. I don't know if she wants to play in a different division. But
subterfuge, I think, is the
subterfuge. Yeah,
I think that's a word.
It is. We definitely should have included that on the questionnaire.
Right. So, how do you feel about subterfuge?
I would
juxtaposition.
One juxtaposition. Position? I think the position.
Yeah, I do think so.
Revo. Yeah. Tomato. All right. Well, that first break looked a little better. The fake break. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15's up there.
Unless that 5 goes, this is not that great. I'm sorry.
Yeah, which you don't really mind a dry break when it comes out like this. So giving it back to Aaron Westcott, stepping on the table.
I guess it becomes does the 5 go? Does the 15 go? That's the first questions.
Man, they both look partial hooked. It's really tough to say if that 5 ball goes, though. Very tough.
If nothing else, I like the jump on the 15 ball because I believe you are jumping a quarter or 10% of that 5 ball to make the 15 ball. I think that makes that a pretty makeable jump.
Yep. How do you like this versus the other?
I like the lag time because it's like having a review. So when I talk about stuff, I sound like I'm smart.
Like we said, it went.
All the help I can get. So the 15 definitely goes.
Now we're looking at a combo. Even I don't mind that 11-14 because that looks just
It
completely
looks pretty
wired.
wired, right? Yeah.
Yep.
He may be looking at his 10, 11, 14. He may be that brave.
I like that. Pushing out there. Unfortunately, pushed out a little further than I would have wanted to.
Yeah. In the perfect world, you got shape on the 10 on the side, right?
Mhm.
Leaving yourself for the 12 in the corner, top left.
Yes, indeed. Are you taking the 12 now?
Yeah, I'm probably taking the 12. I'm accepting the fact
Trying
that
to
I
stay on the
messed up
top
10
side of the
ball.
10. Yeah. Because this, you're nudging into a dangerous zone.
Well, and you moved a ball, and now it
Mhm.
just got a little more difficult. 8-ball moving balls is so dangerous.
It's the truth.
You feel real good and smart until you kick something over in the wrong place. Now you got a whole nother problem. A good shot.
This is a stripe down here, too.
Yeah,
All right.
It's
got a
almost
9.
stop shot on the 13 for a cut on the 9 ball.
Yep.
But then that's going to leave you a lot of speed getting up table. I don't know how you're going to slow
Maybe
it
a little
down.
roll forward. Just make sure you don't
Yeah,
get
but you
yourself in
can't hurt
trouble.
yourself, Yeah, I like how he shot that.
Like you said, that's a lot of
Hi,
a lot of
Wombra.
speed coming off there. Wombra's tuning in. Hey, thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I start thinking about like, should I touch the 8-ball? And yeah, usually it's going the wrong way, or it's going to stop me flush.
Yeah, that worked out pretty good though.
And again, touched a ball, and that could have touched the 8 into a dangerous zone.
Yeah,
But worked out well.
Yeah.
So I am playing the 3-ball from here. Just going to play nice, easy stroke, let it touch the 3-ball,
And
stop
hopefully
me.
that 3-ball really stops it. He's hitting it real solid in the nose. Yeah, because this could happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where you picked apart a rack, you shot some good shots, and all of a sudden you're in trouble on that 8-ball.
All for naught. Yeah, that's just not gonna.
He's got to jump.
Yeah.
Can you move this closer to your face? You're kind of faint.
Oh, okay. Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'll take all the help I can get.
I think, how am I sounding? About the same?
You sound great.
Good deal. I needed that validation.
Oh, and CSI got rid of the chat. All right.
They got rid of what? Oh, the chat over here.
Yeah, they were having some drama.
They were having bugs.
Apparently, the way
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, that stuff can go viral so quick. It makes me sick. All right, jump shot here. Jump shot back cut.
Wow.
I'm afraid of scratching.
Yeah, me too. But wow.
Whoa.
Legal. Good shot.
Legal. What? So off the 4-ball. All right.
Wow.
Totally. That's a win.
That happened. I saw it.
Bada boom. All right, pulling it down.
Oh, look, now they're going to argue about it.
That was.
Oh, no, they're not arguing.
Who that shot it?
That guy in the shorts.
Yep, that was.
So not the red. Not the red shirted guy. I wrote down red shirt.
Yeah, so that was Aaron. Aaron pulling down the first win.
You can tell when someone is used to not being able to remember a ton of stuff because they
write it down.
Yeah, writing it down. Red shirt.
There's a reason this thing has been here the whole
exactly
time.
Right. Yes. Even though all it really says is 2020 CSI Expo. That's nothing hard to spell. Nothing hard to.
You know how frequently I look at that?
I know it's 2020
every time.
Every
single.
I look at it every time. Okay, 2020. Listen, yeah, we could put this year. I guess sure. We'll try that.
For sure. Just a good reminder because I'm gonna type 2019 several times.
Right.
Yeah. All right, here we go. This is Aaron with his first break. Aaron plays out of the rec room in Colorado, and he is shooting with a Sean. Pulled off a sick jump shot in that last rack. Good little break here.
Yeah, solids are looking particularly good to me, mainly because of that 10 ball, I guess. The 2
what are you doing with that 4?
Beautiful.
Was that 2 or
4 that's in the side? I just make it right in the side. The 2 ball, though, that's below the 9, now that one.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he can make the
Put
5.
yourself in a position to break it out right now.
First of all, kick the 1 out right now. Yeah, I do that too.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, here, instead I'll hit the gap. The 3-inch gap in between these balls perfectly.
Yep. somehow get
The
between
one
it.
goes in the side if he desperately had to, but I understand why he's not taking it.
So
Yeah.
6 into the 2.
Yeah.
Break that out. 3 ball kind of only goes in, I guess it goes upper right once you break it out.
Possibly cut this 2 ball in and break out the 3.
Run into it.
And leave yourself the 7 as
I think
an
he's
insurance
looking at the
ball.
1 ball here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's his problem ball, you mean. Yep.
Yep. Yep. We got through the gap again. Can you do it twice?
Do you know where he buys his pants?
I do. Don't know where he
Want
buys.
to tell you?
Yeah.
The Gap. Dun, dun.
This is Mike D, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'll be here all week.
What's happening with your Netflix special? Because I heard that was a thing.
What happens with my Netflix special?
You're not doing a 90-minute?
90-minute. No,
A comedy special?
No, I see. No.
You got jokes.
They won't call me back. Sons of guns.
Well, the point is you called them.
I'm an account member in good standing. I'll have you know. They should be accepting my emails.
I don't want them to call
calls.
me. I think I paid my bill.
I have been. It's been 3 months since I've been late. They should be. They should show me respect.
That's right. Respect where respect is due, as long as my bill's not due.
Right.
Overdue. Look at that. Gets underneath it. Got to take it in the side.
That was a good shot.
But it's there.
Yeah. This goes if you set this up enough times. Yeah, this goes. I think of this as a gravity shot. You want to get that 1 ball close to the side, but give it time to stay there, kind of wobble and drop. You know, you definitely don't want to slam this one.
I feel the same way. I mean, that's what we were talking about with that golf table. But man, the glue spot on these tables,
like that,
that's gorgeous. I have seen a glue spot there because if you've seen them do many tables, I mean, they're rolling that glue on, put it down, and there's gonna be a certain amount of height to that bevel.
Yeah.
The bevel should suck it in, but if there's something counteracting that, this is a great out.
My favorite R&B group was Bell Bevel DeVoe.
Bell Bevel DeVoe?
Bell Bevel DeVoe, yeah. Nice shooting there.
Going to 2-0. That was really nice out.
Good shooting there.
Definitely had some problems and dealt with them really well. All right. And Don getting to the table here. Don may or may not be related to Earl Strickland. We're pretty sure he is. Don has an interesting background. Don was a drag car builder. I don't know that Don's going to watch this, but he's probably not going to listen to it. He says his hearing is almost gone, I imagine, from the drag cars.
Oh, wow. Yes, that would do it. Yeah.
And he said he enjoyed every minute of it. I don't think he has any regrets.
My stepfather, professional trombone player.
Really?
And some real hearing issues. Frank Sinatra toured with Frank Sinatra for years and years.
No way.
Like the real deal session
right
player
here
in
Vegas.
New York. Mainly New York. Back east did session stuff. But yeah, the horn section. He's stuck in the horn section all his life. Made a good living. But yeah, boy, his hearing went to hell.
Those brass people, totally.
Right.
Yeah, and what sweet irony. I mean, that's what they need, especially a trombone player. You're not pushing buttons. You're sliding to a note. That's important.
Yeah, a musician needs their hearing.
All right, let's see what Don can do with this break. Nice, solid hit. It's a break that I hit for years. And again, that's the only trouble with that break. You get a great spread. I mean, this table looks awesome, and I'm handing it back to my opponent.
Yeah.
It just breaks my heart.
Yeah.
I think stripes are the obvious choice here. I think everything passes. I think you got a pocket for it all.
I don't think the 12 has a pocket.
You don't think the 12 goes?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
but I do think
can break it out off the 13
got an easy
right
breakout on it.
Yeah.
I think he could take the 14 with a stop shot, shoot the 13 for a breakout on it, and And Bob is your.
I think Bob's brother. Your uncle. Yeah. He's an uncle, right?
Yeah, he's your mother's brother. Yeah.
Maternal uncle.
Right. Exactly.
I'm going to start getting more specific with it.
Exactly. Your maternal. Yes.
All right. A little steep on this here. This is tricky. Are you going to play the 14 next? Or are you going to take the tough cut on the 12?
I like that I can cue full on the 12 ball. But if I also make it down on that 12 and feel like, oh, I'm going to scratch in the side pocket on the right-hand side, he's got to see how he feels. I do like that if you take the 14, you maybe move the 3 ball that's by the 11, because I do find that 3 ball annoying.
I have a tendency to take the 3 or the 11 ball now
Yeah,
and get over and clip the 3 and end up on the wrong side of the table, and then I'm crashing into this side too.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
That worked out well. Nice little over and back.
that really worked out well. Almost like a drill. Yeah, good shot.
Probably would have wanted to pop off that rail a little bit. Now you're just going 9 ball in the side pocket through that 2-5 gap.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to definitely move it maybe even 8 more inches.
Yeah.
So that he had both the 14 and the 9 if he wanted. I don't know.
I don't think he can see enough of that 15. Do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I think the 9 ball ends up being your shot here.
Yeah, I do too. With the cue ball coming back up table, 90 degrees, tangent line.
And you can overrun the 14, just don't overrun the 15. As long as you got that 15, if you can get on that, go 15, 14, 11. Still got to move the cue ball to get back to the 8, but I mean, you can make that 8 from anywhere on the table. Hit it pretty strong. Oh, he might have been all right, but he nudged that ball.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Treetop, though.
Boy, Solids has a tough road ahead of him. I do not like the 7 ball position.
7 ball at all. The
And
6
the 3
ball, the 3 ball. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe looking to play safe. I really like where that 11 is to make that ball and play safe under the 3.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe at some point even playing the 7 into the 11, making that ball and dealing with your 7 ball.
Yeah.
A lot of options.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm happy with that. It's a time you can take the 1 ball and drift over and deal with the 3-11 if you want to. Or the 2 and slide over.
Into it right there. Nice.
You get that 3 out of there. Perfect.
He almost had shape on the 5 on the side. That's
You're on the 7 too. I mean, if you're getting out of this rack, now's the time to take the 7.
Right. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, now is definitely. Yeah, I think that 7's sitting low enough there too, to where you can do that.
It's not going to leave you much though. I mean, you're going to end up probably overrunning the cut on the 1 because you're going to want to push through this with some high.
Yeah, he may have to take the 5 in the side, and then figure out how to get even better shape on that 7 ball. Yeah, I'm just afraid if he makes that 7 ball 1, the 5 doesn't go to the left-hand corner pocket. So, I mean, this is kind of an opportunity to take it right now.
Yeah. Also to use the 5 to get under the 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a sharp cut on the 5 ball to try and get a good cut on the 6 in the side it's a lot of control.
Right.
We will see.
Ooh.
Maybe just looking at banking that 6 ball.
Wow.
He's got a cut on the 5.
Great shot.
You can make this 5 ball and the 11 right now.
Yeah.
Probably not advisable.
No.
Then you're going to get stuck down there and yeah,
because it's not quite
funky
natural.
with the 1.
Yeah. But definitely that was a big move right there.
When you're hanging on a point like that, you know it's close.
Yeah.
Oh man. And it's a bummer because right now the stripes are just they're laid out great.
Right.
And he just had challenging shot after challenging shot. Yep, Aaron in a good position here.
You got to race to 6. So there's plenty of time to make something happen for both these guys.
Yeah, I'm so excited it's a race to 6. This race to 5 9-ball thing was really fast.
Right, it was really fast.
Last night the match I did was a $1,300 race to 5.
Oh,
it went 2, of course.
Right.
So stayed late, worked the double dip, and the double dip didn't quite pan out.
Right.
It was close though.
That happened.
Yep. Give yourself a little angle on this 15. That's perfect. Couldn't be much happier than that. All right, drifting up for the 8 ball in the same pocket.
Yeah, definitely. Boy, is he using top? Okay, okay. Yeah, no, look at nice shot. What do you say?
Yeah, top's going to get you in
Yeah.
trouble there.
And that is that's Aaron, right?
This is Aaron going up 3-0.
Nice.
Big win, buddy. Man, up 3 and breaking. Whew.
Yeah, that is big.
John says he ran him over 5-1. Man, oh man. Talking trash out there. He and Wambra, apparently these guys know this fella.
Right. You should have heard what he said about you before we started the stream.
Not nice, huh?
Dude, it wasn't, well, factual. I mean, you can't really factor in nice sometimes.
Devilish
just is
good
what it
looks.
is. Yeah, exactly. Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
For sure. And that's not nice. I mean, you don't want to make people feel bad out there. Face made for radio. Yeah. Yeah, anybody who's watched me play on the stream knows that I can talk a big game.
Right.
And that's about it.
Oh, I've had some abysmal moments on the stream.
Oh, what's up, Wambra? How you doing? Oh, he's claiming innocence. Wambra says no. Just got here. They're making it up. It's good to know. Wambra's out there. I know that he's somebody who's liked and subscribed. So, yeah, make sure you ding that bell.
Yeah, please.
We can let you know when we're on the air. And Bad Boys TV is bringing you more sweet pool action from here at the Rio Casino 2020 CSI Expo.
Yeah, till the 21st, I believe. Yeah, so we got a while going.
Yes, we do. If everything goes as planned.
Yes.
What are we? 10 more days? What is it? The 20? Leaving the 22nd? Oh, not as many. It's the 14th already. So there you go. 8 more days.
Right.
Stripes are looking pretty open. Just that 2-4 is enough to make me shy away from the solid balls.
Yes, I agree.
How are you playing this 9-ball? Or are you playing the 9-ball? Oh, you could see it better on the other one. Not anymore.
Yeah, 9, and then off that 15, I'm leaving myself shaped to get down table on the 13, I believe, underneath the 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, maybe 12 on the side.
Yeah, does that 11 pass the 3?
He's going all the way. I can't see.
I don't think it does.
Okay.
He's bumping that 11 now. That's what I was wondering about.
Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, very good. This guy sees the out pretty well.
Right.
I think the natural thing here is to want to look at the 11, but doesn't really get to your other ball down there.
Right.
You want to make sure you deal with both those at the same time.
Oh, nice shot.
And now are you stopping on the 11, taking that 13? Just barely nudging off there.
Yeah. Stop shot kind of a thing.
It's hard to not get that ball to move that much.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly. That is hard.
And yeah, I don't know what I want to use. I think I want to use the ball in the center of the table, not the 15 ball. I think I want to use that to get to the 8.
Okay, as your key ball, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This year cutting and kind of hoping to get back to the center of the table.
Yeah, and he definitely can't kick the 8 out now. Yeah, I think he's got to cut that in and then somehow get amongst that group of balls. And one of them will probably go.
Kind of twisted the cue on that one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him do that very much. It's easy to do, you want to throw that ball and the back half swings out.
Right. Yeah.
But, man, you can't argue with results. Aaron has played really great so far.
He has.
3-0.
Yeah.
I kind of want to play safe here. I think I am nudging off the inside of the 2 ball and getting back behind the 2-4.
Yeah.
Yup. What do you think? Better option?
It's hard to know, man.
I mean, if you break it out, that 13, I don't know if it passes the 7.
Yeah, so the 6 goes now. Yeah, I don't think the 3 goes.
6 was my break ball,
Yeah,
though.
I don't think the 3 goes.
I think the 3 might go. I think the
Do ya?
3's got part of a pocket.
All right. Yeah, the 2-4 are tough.
Yeah, the 6 was definitely my break ball
all right.
for the 2-4.
So I think what I'm doing is going straight into the 7 ball right now and following the 7 with the cue ball so it lands on this bottom center rail.
Totally. I like that. Oh.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, basically, I'm going to decide that instead of missing, I'm going to end my turn. And I'm going to end it how I want to end it,
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, so 13, 2 rails wrap around to the top half of the table. So you got the 15-10 on the side.
Definitely.
If
yeah,
you're lucky,
in
maybe
the bottom
make
left-hand
contact with
corner
the
you're talking about.
6-14.
Yeah, the 13 in the bottom left-hand corner, right?
Yeah, take the 13 here and come around 2 rails to get on.
Yes,
yep,
yeah.
absolutely.
If the 7's not in the way. I'm afraid that 7 might clip the cue ball and make it not go around 3 rails.
Okay. I think he's getting by it. But yeah, I mean, I want to hit that with draw. You're totally right. Hit it. Oh. Close.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'd say he could still count that as right. He did the right thing.
Does that 14 go?
I believe it goes, yeah. But the problem is that he got nothing. I think he needs to he could slow roll into this 12 for a hook.
Or if he can carry him
Or
off
for
the
10.
6.
Is it the 10 or the 12 behind the 15 ball?
I think that's the 10.
Okay, so he could slow roll to the 10.
I like that shot.
Hit the rail.
Because look at that. You got 2 line.
Right. What's he going to do? Yeah.
And I think that's a learned amount of patience. I think the only thing you can do is force enough outs where you're like, I don't think I ever want to do that again.
Right. Well, I notice lower level players are embarrassed or feel guilty when they play 3 foul people or when they continue to play safe when they think, oh, this guy's going to think I should be running out and think I'm just being a jerk. And so I guess I will try and run him out.
And you know who does that? Bullies and people that are going to lose.
Right.
People that can't kick.
Exactly.
And yeah, you got to bring your skill set.
Yep. No, those high level players will do it to you in a second. Yeah, that's just part of the game. I'll run out when I feel like running out. Right now, I'm kicking balls to be in front of my pocket and leaving you bad.
And maybe I'm only doing that to get you off your game. And if that's something that gets you off your game, then you got to work on your mental game.
Right.
You can't let those little things get to you.
Exactly.
I'm pushing just straight through this, playing the clip, and drifting down for the 8 ball.
Oh, nice shot.
Wow. Did he get hooked? He did.
I had a beautiful jump shot on the 8 ball. Oh, I speared it. The 8 went center pocket in my first match.
You landed on it?
And then the cue ball. The cue ball looked like somebody kicked it. Remember you played a kickball when you were a kid and they kicked the ball and go over the fence?
Yeah.
Like that cue ball went off that table like somebody had kicked it at recess. Just
flew off.
Oh, gone.
Did you land on it or did you land on the
I landed before it. I landed it before. Yeah. Not only did I not win the game because of that, I lost the game.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was only one of your couple losses, though, right?
That was only one of my 3 losses.
So he just made that ball. He caromed it beautifully.
Nice. Wow.
I think that was Aaron. I should have watched the delay there. Yeah, he played 2 caroms there to get out. All right, it's done. Time for Don to turn it around here. Turn it around, Mike. All right. We got... and it's really just been a couple rolls that have put him in the situation. Lana, you were right about that. If it's been 10 years, now's the time. And if you had skills 10 years ago at this game, I think you're going to find when you get on the table, a lot of that stuff's going to come back. I think pocketing the ball goes away a little bit. I think you got to hit a lot of balls to make a lot of balls. But I think, the skills that you had once before, chances are your mind will be a lot clearer. You won't be filled with doubt.
Yep.
And
you have a huge advantage over someone who just is starting to play.
For sure.
Having that experience, that base knowledge of experience.
Does that rack look tilted to you?
It's a big deal.
Left side low?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Maybe I'm blind.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
If there's one thing we proved, it's that I am blind.
Right.
If only to color.
Jeez. Oh,
Gosh. Yep, hate to see that happen. Pretty decent spread. Um, yeah, boy, oh boy. The solids, even though they're a little clustery down there, I think that's what you're doing.
uh, let's assume the 8 ball goes if you move the 5 ball, right? So you should take stripes or solids, excuse me, because
You think it goes?
I think it goes. If it doesn't go, I think I could nudge it a little bit right now.
Yeah, I almost want to start in that cluster with the 5 ball
Yeah,
and just bump it.
right.
Make sure I leave myself the 2 because
Yeah.
there's not a lot doing outside of that. Oh, there you go. Man, if you're drawn into it, though, I just don't want to see you get stuck behind that 13-14.
This is tough action right here. Yeah.
Yeah. But really, those are your only 2 tricky
Yeah,
balls.
yeah.
And, I mean, honestly, when you end up taking stripes in a situation like this, you realize how quickly it opens up.
Yeah.
It's only a few of them. If you make a smart break shot, your first shot here, you can make this a quick out.
It could take care of the whole thing. Exactly.
Yep.
Yep. Nice. All right. That 8 ball's a little freer now.
I'm not sure that it opened a pocket, though.
It didn't, but it's a little freer.
It's a little freer.
He could take the 5 now and move the 12, 13, possibly, at least one of them out of the way.
Yep. I kind of like leaving, so I kind of like playing the 5 to the 6. So playing a little high left, get through that gap, and then play the 6 into the 8, trying to nudge it that way, and then playing the 7 as kind of my get out of there ball.
Yeah, no, I think, and I think if you mess up with that, you still have shape on the 7 ball. Oh boy, he definitely didn't get he used more English than top, I believe.
I'm playing safe now.
Yeah.
Playing off a good piece of that 7 ball to try and block the 10, 15.
Yeah. Good call. Good call.
He's still got a shot, though. I think he's going to shoot that 6.
I do too. Yeah, look at that. Straight up top to the right hand side.
Which I think is a smart shot.
Nice shot.
As long as you can deal with that 8 ball.
A lot of old classic rock. Kiss Beth is playing right now.
Yeah.
The Eagles. A Wasted Time earlier today. It's a classic rock marathon.
It is. Hit after hit.
Hit after hit, right?
Yeah. The proven classics.
The proven, yes.
They just don't make them like they used to.
What is that? Bart Simpson says rock and roll achieved perfection in 1979. Something like that.
Is that a Bart Simpson line?
Yeah.
How do I not know that?
Yeah.
You know those guitars that are like double guitars? One of my faves.
Is that the janitor guy or the bus driver?
That's Otto, yeah,
Otto,
the bus driver.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. Why do they call them fingers when they don't even fing? Oh man,
nice.
Disney Plus has changed my life with this dang Simpsons marathon. I can't help myself.
Now, did that Simpsons shows or just the movie?
Oh, it's all every show ever
episode.
made.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's tough.
Wow.
So that's my background a lot.
Okay.
Yes, Wambra, I do indeed play a double guitar when I play air guitar. I like to go high and I like to go low. I got a loop pedal, which is nice. My air loop. Mr. Jeremy Jones, how you doing? Step in here. All right, so here's kind of what we're talking about with leaving that 8 ball. You do have a breakout opportunity here. I think you can also play her on the backside and take the bank in the side. I think that goes. Tough decision here, though. Aaron with a little bit of cushion. He's got a little more room being up 4-0. Man, it plays right into that. And that's a terrific shot. Unfortunately, he just still doesn't have a pocket for it. The way we've seen him play, I think he's going to carry him off that 13 and hope for that lower right-hand corner pocket. And I think that's what he's looking at. Can't tell if that 8 ball would bang in the lower right-hand corner pocket or not, but maybe giving that a whirl. I think he's got some safety opportunity here, too. I think he can just tickle that 8 ball and come up behind the 8-13. No, he's firing this ball. He wants out. Go in the right direction. Man, what a shot. Unfortunately, open up the stripes. And this is a great opportunity for Don here. Let's see if he can get back in it. Glad you guys are chuckling out there. That's as long as I'm laughing, we're doing something right, right? All right. And boy, Don in a great position here to get on the board. I'm going to try and come around the backside of that 15. Yep. Yeah, 15, 11, 10. Yeah, he rolled a little too far here. But I don't know. You can either go to that head rail and back out, or you can just nice little nip draw. You know you're going to leave yourself a little longer shot, but totally worth it. Yep, and back out. I think that's a great shot. Left himself a little more angle than he probably would have liked, but he's just fine. I think Don hasn't really been able to settle in here. I mean, just a lot of rolls have gone Aaron's way, and Aaron has played really strong. And it's hard when that's happening, and you haven't even got your feet under you. So this is a footing game right here. Nice out. Awesome. See him pocket that ball. Thank you so much, Mike. Holy cow, we got a visitor in the booth. We got Don Strickland getting on the board. And we have the, ladies and gentlemen, the employee of the month. Let's get her strapped in here. There you go. Here, you adjust these headphones and I'll get you turned on. Take a seat. I have had the distinct honor of working with the employee of the month a couple days now. This is Colby Hatfield. Colby, welcome to the program. How you doing?
Good.
Good. What's going on?
I'm just hanging out.
Just hanging out today?
Spot.
What are you working on today?
Just going around in the dino costume.
Just cruising around in the dino costume. What kind of dinosaur are you, Colby?
A T-Rex.
You're a T-Rex.
I'm Tina Rex.
A Tina Rex. That's right. What is distinct about the Tina Rex as opposed to the T-Rex?
What does that mean?
What are the identifying characteristics of a Tina Rex? If you saw a T-Rex and a Tina Rex, how would you know you were a Tina Rex?
A Tina Rex says hi to everybody.
She's what?
A Tina Rex says hi to everybody.
She says hi to everybody. What is Tina Rex doing out there? Is she promoting anything?
Not really.
Is she promoting Bad Boys?
Yeah.
She works with Bad Boys, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Man, that's pretty bad. Bad Boys got a T-Rex, a Tina Rex.
Tina Rex.
Yep. So I mean, you're just working this whole thing. You did setup. You polished all these sets. How many do you think?
Like about 200.
Like 200 sets.
Maybe.
That is remarkable. Colby, do you know what game we're playing here?
8-ball.
We're playing 8-ball now. You're absolutely right. You learned a little bit about 9-ball the other day. Have you learned much about 8-ball?
No.
No. Are you curious about 8-ball?
Kind of.
All right. So 8-ball, you play with all 15 balls, and there's one black ball. So you know the difference between the stripes and the solids.
They have stripes and solids.
You're exactly right. It turns out, have a hard time with this because I'm colorblind. I just realized that the other day. I can't tell what color's out there. Do you know what color that is right there?
That's blue.
Or purple?
Or
It's arguable
purple.
for sure.
No, that's purple, I think. The one right there next to the red.
I think you're right. So this fella here, this is Aaron Westcott. Aaron's in the lead 4-1, and he's stripes right now. I got to think Aaron's going to run this rack out. He's looking pretty straight on the 15 ball here. He's only got 3 left, so he's got to make his stripes, and then he plays the 8 ball. Whereas the other team, the other player, Don Strickland, has to make all the solid balls and then the 8 ball.
There's a lot of solid balls.
There are a lot of solid balls out there.
There's only like two striped balls.
There's 3.
Oh.
So he got a pretty good roll there. He kind of kissed off that 4, headed up table. And exactly. So I think from this position, he's going to play that 10 ball. That's the one in the top. And then he's going to play this one down here on the left-hand side to play the 8 ball in the lower right-hand corner.
Yeah.
So he's got some pretty easy shots here. And Aaron has proved to be a pretty seasoned player. He's shooting good.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is he going to get out of this rack?
I think he is. Somebody spelled my name with a C.
With a C, and it's not a C.
And it's a K.
It's a K. Do you know Rick Jones said that you were Employee of the Month today on the stream? He did that. He typed it out.
Thanks, Joan.
It's pretty awesome. All right, so he ran that a little long. I think he was trying to play down for the side pocket. He's going to draw off this ball. That's a great stun draw stroke. And in 8 ball, it's good to call the pocket. Where is he going to play that black ball right there?
I think he's going to play in the right corner.
That's a very good call.
And he did it.
Colby, thank you for joining me. That's awesome. Very good. You want to stick around for a little bit?
Sure.
Cool.
I like it here.
All right. So you know what happens is Aaron won that game. So I'm going to come up here. Can you see the cursor?
Yeah.
And I'm going to click there. Aaron goes up 5-1.
Cool.
Aaron. Colby, tell me a story. How do you like Vegas?
I think it's boring right now, but I think Mom and Dad said it'll get funner.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to in Vegas?
Going to the pyramid or looking at all the shows.
All the cool shows?
I found this sharp thing in my hot chocolate.
Yep, that's very true. That's a little sword.
Yeah.
I think they use that for like spearing fruit and stuff. So you had a hot chocolate earlier?
Well, it was a mocha without caffeine.
Very good.
It was yesterday.
Okay, cool. All right, so the other fella's up now, Don Strickland. This is the break. So Don shoots a head ball break. He's going to hit this ball pretty hard. And
whoa.
Good spread. Yeah, he hit that good, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he made one of the solid balls.
It looks like a firework.
Uh-huh. It totally does. That's a very good call. Right now it's kind of, I think he's going to end up going solids. He made a solid, and he's got a good natural line on the 6 ball. That's the green ball up top. The only trouble ball he kind of has is the 5, because that 5 ball doesn't have a pocket to go to.
Oh, no.
I know, and nobody likes not having pockets.
Wait, what color is the 5?
The 5 is that orange ball.
Oh. Why can't it just go to the right pocket? It's really close.
It is really close, but, you got to get your cue ball in there to hit it that way. So that makes it really tough.
Hard.
Yeah, it's true.
I think Aaron's going to win this today.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right now it's kind of looking that way. Sometimes they do percentages based on based on their Fargo scores. Aaron's a little higher rated in Fargo than Don, but they're pretty close. And both these players shoot really solid.
Hope these two guys are having fun.
Right? Isn't that the reason we're here? Isn't that the reason we come to Las Vegas and play pool in general?
It's to have fun. Don't be a party pooper, people.
Don't be a party pooper, people. That's exactly right. You heard it here first.
I'm talking to all of you out there.
For sure. In the chat room. Anybody watching?
Rick Jones.
You too, Rick Jones? You're talking to Rick Jones?
Rick Jones.
Yeah, Rick Jones.
We're going to have, I think, meatball sandwiches.
I saw the meatballs in there. Holy cow.
They're yummy. And Dad made them. He also made some chicken.
That's awesome. I saw him make the chicken yesterday. That thing's pretty cool.
Yeah. There is this pink oil but I ate it anyways. I asked him, and he's just like, "Oh, that's just oil,"
It's just oil.
and I ate it.
Yep. That's right out there. Hey, Stephen Fair, thanks for the encouragement, Wombra.
Wait, what?
We got the chat room going up
People
here.
subs, no.
Nom, 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 nom. They agree with you.
Auto Peep. That's Mom.
Oh, yeah?
Mom's name is Auto Peep.
I think that was your mom typing it in.
Yeah.
All right, you keep track up here.
Okay.
Yeah, you keep an eye on that.
Pink oil, and I ate it. What?
What? What?
Yeah, meatball subs. It's good stuff. Very hummy. What? Haha, don't be a party pooper, people.
Don't be a party pooper, people. That is the line of the day for sure.
Or else you'll make a bad impression on you.
It's true, and you don't want to do that.
No.
It's an interesting balance with pool players because everybody wants to be serious, play well, but they also want to be taken seriously.
Like,
And I think sometimes people, I don't know, kind of don't behave the best.
sometimes I see people, they like have a serious face, but they just try to laugh. They're like laughing inside.
Uh-huh.
Like if somebody made a really good joke, they're like making a serious face, but they're laughing inside.
Yeah. Here's hoping they're laughing inside. I think inside laughter is just as important
Yeah.
as outside laughter.
Summer feel cool, calm, and respectful.
Oh.
What's your favorite pool ball?
That's a
Mom,
good
my
question.
favorite pool ball. Don't forget the L, people.
Yeah.
I think my favorite pool ball would be all of them, because when I cleaned them, I called them my babies.
They are your babies.
Derek's my enemy now because he took them to this vending machine thingy.
That's right. And you had several weapons to defend your babies.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a favorite weapon?
The stick. A bridge without a bridge.
Did you snap that bridge off there?
No. I actually found one. So I lost my first one. Somebody said, "Hey, I found this one," and I'm like, "I don't think this is the right one." And then I found the other one, and I'm like, "Cool, 2 weapons."
That's pretty awesome.
And I gave you one for 30
You loaned me a weapon for a little while. That's
Yeah.
absolutely right.
You borrowed it. I think he's gonna make it in 2. Oh.
Man, so that was a really good shot.
So close.
He was kind of in trouble. See how Stripes have both their balls right in a pocket right now?
Yeah.
That makes it pretty easy to get out, but he tried to just kind of nudge those balls and get in a better position. And unfortunately, all his balls tied up.
Oh no! Wait, who's the solid?
This fellow that's at the table right now, Don Strickland.
Don Strickland.
So sometimes you got to make the other person's balls for your own good. So I think right now I would make his 9 ball, but he's got to touch his ball first. So I think I'd play off the 1 ball into the 9 ball. And then even if he makes that 14, that green stripe, he doesn't really have much to do with the 8 ball. Because where are you going to make that 8 ball? Can you see which one's the black one?
Somebody said, "How old are you?" I am 9 years old. I just turned 9.
But you're more of an 8 ball fan than a 9 ball fan, aren't you?
Susan. Okay, what?
Are you more of an 8 ball fan or a 9 ball fan?
I have never seen 9 ball fan. I mean, 9 ball.
You were watching 9 ball with me the other day.
Yeah,
That's
but
a really good shot. That's called a safety shot. See what he did? He just protected, because what can this guy do? He might be able to hit off the rail and make that 9 ball.
Ooh,
but
then
that's
we'll have
tricky.
like a cute, we were talking about this yesterday. Like if he hits it on the rail, he gets to put it anywhere.
It's true. He can move that ball around.
And Kiana said, "You find a home for baby 2 ball," and it's still in the break room.
The 2 ball is?
Yeah,
That's right. You have the one
sad.
baby. Poor baby. Is the baby going to have a meatball sub too?
I don't know.
See, I think Don just laid a trap for Aaron because Aaron just made that ball. And I don't think Aaron has much of an opportunity to get on this 8 ball.
Oh no.
Sharks are a big part of pool. Do you have a favorite shark?
What?
Do you have a favorite shark?
I think the tiger shark.
Ooh. What's your favorite part of the tiger shark?
My favorite part of the tiger shark is the stripes. My favorite animal would probably be a turtle and a tortoise. I can't choose between the other one. It just makes me have a migraine.
Yeah.
Wait. Mom says, have you played any pool here? And I have played pool actually, but not here.
Other places.
I have my own pool stick.
Oh, really?
My dad got it for me here, but I wasn't
That's cool.
here.
Yeah. So you don't bring it to tournaments? You're not ready to compete yet?
No.
Well, if you're having fun playing pool, that's the most important part. All right, so this guy's made some really cool creative shots. I think right now he's going to try and kick the cue ball into the rail, hit the 8 ball off the 7, and make it up in that upper right-hand corner pocket by him. Do you think he's going to be able to make it?
Yeah.
Whoa, man. That was really close, wasn't it?
I wish he got a ball in the pocket.
I know.
Oh. Did Aaron win?
Not yet. Nope, that was Aaron shooting that. And that was for all the marbles. If you would have made that ball, that would have been a win.
It would have been a win. But wait, where's Aaron's balls then?
We're on Dawn now. Aaron has got rid of all of his balls. The only thing he has left is that 8 ball. So now,
if somebody shoots the 8 ball, they win? Like in
as
pool?
long as you made all your other balls.
Yeah,
exactly like
in pool.
Yeah. All right. So Dawn is in a great spot now. There you go. And this is to stay alive.
He has victory.
Not yet.
I've seen people practicing.
Here, try one more time.
I've seen people practicing this.
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's really faint. It might just be the ambient mics around.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
All right, Don Strickland making a match out of this, going to 2-5. Good work.
Kiana just left for a fly home.
She left to go home? You didn't even get to say goodbye.
But at least I get my own bed now, and I don't get a scrap metal pad.
That's. Were you sleeping on the fold out?
Yeah, but it's not out in the living room. There's also one in our room, and they folded it out. And basically, I think the people, they just put scrap metal, and then they just cover it with a sheet and call
like
it
under a
good.
bed sheet. I think you're totally right. I slept on one of those my first night here, and that is exactly how I
tried jumping on it, but my feet hurt, and it makes like.
Exactly. Does it scream a little bit when you're doing that?
Yeah, it's like, you're gonna break my back.
Jeremy Jones says, finally an intelligent conversation on Bad Boys TV, and he's right about that.
Somebody said, hi to
Here
bed.
goes the break. Here comes the firework.
Oh, but I don't want to read this. I'm going to watch it and read it.
Worst invention ever.
LOL. Matchroom, please hire Colby for commentary. Wambra, please stop spelling my name with a C. It's annoying.
Oh, so that's Colby with a K to everybody out there. But what a wonderful compliment. You know, Wambra watches an awful lot of pool, and he thinks Matchroom, which is a really important room, should hire you.
Aww.
Do you think you'd be into that?
Yeah. Oh, you sent so many. So I like your little, what do I call it? It's a circle.
I think those are emojis.
No, I know what emojis are. Those little circles with pictures in them. I like that. Your little cat.
Little kitty, totally. I like that also.
Are you a girl or a boy, Wambra?
It's a good question.
'Cause it sounds like a girl, but then bra sounds like boy, so
Yeah, bruh.
Daddy shark.
It's hilarious. Did you ever watch that cartoon Reggae Shark?
No. I watch Miraculous.
I think I'm going to introduce you to Reggae Shark. It's really, really funny.
Once there was a commercial of football, and me and Cassidy were just playing in the room, and then it was like, bum, 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 bum. And I'm like, Cassidy, stop talking. And she's like, why? And I'm like, stop talking. And then we went into our room, and we saw like a whole crowd of people singing Baby Shark.
Baby Shark, Baby Shark.
What? Avatar, thank you so much. Colby Wambra is my cat's name. Aww. He is a wombat, LOL. What? No.
Yeah,
no
apparently
sharks,
so.
Please. Mom, there are no sharks here. Avatar, thank you so much. Womber is my cat's name. Aww.
All right. Meanwhile, Aaron just played a sweet shot to get back
Oh.
on this 14 ball. Once again, we're in a position where Aaron's balls are disappearing, and there's still an awful lot of solids up there.
They just fade away.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how he's going to get on that 12 ball from there. I think he's got to take the 9 right now, even though it's a long shot.
Yeah.
Does the cue ball to the 9 up there look like a hard shot to you?
I think so. Aunt Susie said Erica likes Miraculous too, and I like it because I pretend there's a little tiki flying everywhere with me.
You like that?
Yeah, he's so cute.
What is a tiki?
It's
Like a little tiki god?
no,
No?
it's a Miraculous.
I'm not sure I know what a miraculous is.
Okay.
Is that that
You
cartoon?
introduced me to that shark thing. I'll introduce you to that.
Well, I can tell you something. Reggae Shark is miraculous. 100%. You're going to love it. All right. 9 ball here.
Rainbow.
Oh, wow. He had room. What a shot.
Wow.
Colby, this could be it.
Hallelujah.
All right. This could be, if he makes this ball and the black ball, that's going to be the set right here. What do you think? Is Aaron out?
No.
You don't think he's out?
No.
All
I
right.
vote for Aaron, but also Don, because I don't mean offense, but I think he's losing.
He is losing right now, yeah.
I think
But,
he has no hope right now.
oh, shoot, yeah.
Oh,
Colby, I
that
think-
was close.
Oh, my goodness.
That was very close.
Where are you going to make that 8 ball?
He was, I think,
That's a tricky shot. It's tough. I mean,
oh
the
my
back cut
gosh.
might be there using the 7. And, yeah.
What are these comments? It's confusing me.
Yeah.
Looking for Bleak Dawn? Who is that?
Bank.
LOL.
What's that?
Yikes. Ouch. Why? Wait, why did
Oh,
you
is there?
post an emoji? Never mind. Thanks.
All right. That's
the
good to
upper
know.
right. Big time. Wait, we have a new follower here. Yuko Flat Cat.
Yeah, you're good for viewership, Colby. People are jumping in all over the place. We got more
Subs
viewers right now.
already.
He's going to try to back cut
Head
that 8
to-
bar. Oh, he's back
head
banking it.
to the back.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
All right, Aaron.
Mom says.
Don's getting another chance here.
Mom says subs are ready. Head to the back.
Oh, subs are ready. It's meatball sub time.
I think I'm gonna be.
Lucky
I want
dog.
to come back. Okay.
We would love to have you back. I think everybody out there.
Yeah.
She's in the chat
Jones.
room.
Heck is Bleak Dawn.
Colby, I can't say thanks enough. I love having you in the booth. Thank you for being here. We're waiting to hear back from Matchroom, but we'll let you know when we hear back about that Matchroom deal. You enjoy that meatball sub. I'm
I
going to see you
will.
soon. Do you have like a sign-off catchphrase?
Cheese out.
Cheese out?
Yeah.
What about your don't be a party pooper people? I think that's pretty solid.
Okay. I want to read the comments before I go.
How about like,
Yeah.
I'm Colby Hatfield and reminding you not to be a party pooper people.
Okay. Signing out. Wait, yeah, John, who the heck is Bleak Dawn? Who is he?
It's
Come back soon, Colby. Miss you, girly. He's about to shoot. LOL. Awesome job, Colby. I'll
I'm
be
gonna have
back,
you-
people. I will be back.
Colby will be back. Colby, thank you so much.
And today, probably.
Well done. You're a champ.
Today, probably, if I can.
Yes, indeed. We'll see you really soon, Colby. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
She's out. Well, this has been a real honor getting to work with Colby. She's learning a lot about the game, and she's definitely keeping it fun here in the booth for all of us. Welcome back to the booth, Mike D.
Hey, it's good to be here. I got some pictures of her talking on the stream. She is so cute. They are on Bad Boys BP Facebook page or group for that page. I don't know. You'll find it. Bad Boys BP. Search it on Facebook. You're
You'll
gonna
find
find it. She's crazy cute. She's the small one with the blonde hair.
Oh, I think that's a good clarification.
Well, I just
You never know.
that is the largest 9-year-old I've ever seen. And
Huh.
yeah, anyway, all right.
It's true. I look like even more of a giant sitting next to Colby. She's a natural, man.
She was not shy at all. I think that's really cute. Yes, and I like that when she says goodbye, she says, "I'll be back
Oh,
today."
I'll be back.
Today.
Somebody was saying Matchroom is in the works for a deal for Colby. So look forward to that.
Oh well, I will
Yeah.
look forward to that.
Youngest commentator ever.
I saw Emily Frazier here,
Oh yeah.
who is the CEO of Matchroom.
Yes, indeed. You pointed her out to me.
Yes, I did. I'd also like to point out that I just made up her title.
CEO. That sounds right.
Seemed better than bigwig because I don't really know what her position is. She sure seems to be in charge though.
Bigwig seems a little like, oh yeah, those bigwigs, like fat cats.
CEO made it sound like I really know what's happening in
For
the
sure.
billiard industry. Right, exactly.
You're giving her a compliment. You're not saying, yeah,
better than I've seen her
those
before.
damn bigwigs at the top.
She seems important. The 6 going to take him right to the 1 ball if he can make it.
Man, and I tell you what,
Center
Aaron's
pocket,
had a couple
dude.
good chances,
That's
but Don
right.
is not going anywhere.
No. Well, you know, that's Earl's nephew.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, no.
Is that how they're related?
Definitely.
I wasn't sure.
Definitely joking for those of you out there. Thinking that
Sliding
maybe I'm
across.
serious.
I've seen him shoot a couple shots, and he might be Earl's nephew. He fires that ball well. Big shot here. Definitely want to take your time and get on that 8 ball. Boom. Gets it in there.
Great shot.
Doing work.
Don.
3-5. Coming back after being down 5-1.
It's a race to
Huge
6.
race to 6.
Yeah, gold division.
And I tell you what, Aaron was out last time. Aaron, I mean, he
was
took
there,
some really tough
Okay.
shots and
Yeah.
just ended up on top of the 8 ball.
Brutal.
It's rough. But at this point, you got to bide your time. It's really easy to watch this slip away, though, too. It's really easy to sit there and say, I just need 1. I only need the 1.
Stephen Fair says he's from Myrtle Beach and a nice guy. Thank you, Stephen.
Yeah. What's up, Stephen Fair?
He liked Colby too. That's very cute.
Beasties were into pool.
Oh yeah. That's Hey, I've been Mike D since 1st grade. If your name's Mike, when you hit school, you're Mike something. Mike S, Mike D, Mike T, tall Mike, little Mike, one-eyed Mike.
Big
you're
Mike.
something. Yeah. Deaf Mike. You're something, Mike.
And you being a huge Beastie Boys fan made you Mike D.
I was just Mike D.
Just Mike D.
It just is what it is. My last name. Plus,
like
I guess
Mike D.
to be
It's
fair,
just
my
got a
last
ring
name
to
is
it.
hard to pronounce. It's Deichmann, and it's
It
hard
is
to pronounce,
Deichmann.
especially from reading. It's hard to pronounce. Yeah, Deichmann.
Is that syllable in there?
Deitch.
Deitch.
Man. Yeah, Deichmann.
And that's a Revo, because, I mean, I hear a lot of Diechtman.
You mean when people talk about me?
Uh-huh.
That's because I stopped correcting how to pronounce my name in 1st grade, oddly enough, too. So, yes, so I have lots of people who've known me for a long time that call me Mike Deichmann, and I just nod my head because it's just not.
Yeah, that's not me.
I was over it
I know you think
immediately.
that's me.
Sometimes they say they're over it, and they mean like after a lot of years. I was immediately over it. I was like, yeah, that's how you say it. As soon as I hit school.
And being somebody, I'm a Summerfield, so I've experienced the same thing, and I get called everything. There is a Somerset that works in the downtown area, also a large fella, and we get confused all the time. He hates it. I laugh it off. He's definitely just like, I am not Summerfield. I am Somerset. What gets me, it's never bothered me either. I mean, I get them all: centerfold, centerfield,
lots of stuff. Yeah,
centrifuge.
Right.
But the people with their name is like Adora, and they're like, it's not Adora, it's Adora. And you're like, man, I've been Summerfield my whole life, and you're worried about that?
Right. Yes. No, I've definitely dealt with that.
I actually have always really liked my name too.
I
didn't have to add much to it. I got to be unique and distinguished.
You live in Eugene now?
I do.
Have you always lived in Eugene?
I haven't. No, I was born and raised in Missoula, Montana.
In Missoula, Montana? I was not aware of that.
It's the truth.
Listen, man, I assumed it was the truth.
Yeah. I'm not challenging you. You can have it. Said it's true.
How'd we get there, man? Missoula, Montana. Okay.
Coming in hot. Maybe we should move this
Just
trash
don't do
can
anything.
here.
Don't do anything.
All right.
You got to pull some more Mike D moves and just kind of remove yourself from more situations. Just step back.
Did you always just step back?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't learn
I
that?
stopped caring young in life. Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. I like to say.
I think you're totally right.
Give a shit's broken.
When you said that, it was as though a light bulb. It was almost like I had that idea. It was like, holy cow, I could just do nothing.
I just don't even have to worry about it.
Definitely your idea, but all right. Man,
I'm take the credit.
Someday I'm going to learn that. All right. Kind of a tricky rack here. You're going solids, right? I think that 7-ball passes
I
once you
gotta
deal with
take
the
solids
6.
because the 13 scares me. Yeah, the 7 goes, and I think that if the 8 doesn't go, I think I could make it go when I hit that 7 ball. Yeah, I'd rather not take the 1 because I'd like to leave it, or excuse me, the 2 because I'd like to leave it as my insurance ball, but I don't see another makeable solid.
I think the
so
2
you're
is
gonna have to start
your
with
option.
the
You're
2
either
ball,
playing the
yeah.
2 or the 9.
Yep.
Maybe the 15.
I'm proud of you, Summerfield.
I did it.
I'm
I
proud
did
of you.
nothing.
I'm proud of you.
It was everything I dreamed it could
You're
be.
doing a good job, man.
Thank you.
Good job.
All right. If you're playing the 2 ball, I mean, your tricky balls here, yes, the 6 goes, but you still got to get on it. I guess you probably use the 4 ball to get down on the 6.
You know what I would
6
do?
to the
You know
7.
what I would do? I would try and put some left on that 2 balls to come up into the 15 ball.
Mm-hmm.
Because the 4 is there, if I didn't have shape on the 5 after I was done, I would have shape on the 4 ball. And that's if I could pinch enough left onto that, because it's a little tough position to get left on that
Because
ball.
your cue ball just wants to
It
run
really
into that
wants
11
to, but
ball
yeah, there's
really
nothing
bad.
over there I like. I want to be back over on the other side.
What about getting around the 11 and just playing the 3, and then you're on the right side
Yeah,
of that?
that's an option. That's an option. But I'd rather do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it works out. I mean, the
did
5
work
still
out.
goes in the lower left-hand corner pocket.
Yeah.
3 ball probably passes the 9, although not a
He
full.
might be able to get natural shape here on the 3 on the left-hand side pocket after pocketing the 5 ball.
Okay.
And from there, he'll be on the 4 ball. And from there, the 7-6, 6-7, some version of that.
It looks like he's just going to play that 3 and roll.
He doesn't like my idea.
Oof. Man.
The 4 still goes for him, and the 7 still goes for him. So that could have been worse.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't, whatever ball rolled up to the 7, or to the 4, excuse me, does not go. Whatever stripe that is over there.
So from here, I'm playing the 6 to leave myself on the 3, because I don't want to go into those balls. I think the 8 ball goes past the 13.
Now, isn't he stripes?
He's solids.
He is solids.
Because he just made that ball, right? Oh, we're back. Sorry.
I really think he's stripes. I really think he's stripes.
Because he just missed a ball. I was still going with the.
So this is the way they're doing it. When you miss, it's not your turn anymore.
We're giving it to your opponent.
Opponent, yes.
Do you have to sit down?
No, they prefer that you sit down. Though I know from personal experience. Yeah,
because they don't like when you stand.
The more walking, the more
I pace.
Like it. Yeah, I pace. Yeah.
I was watching Carlo Beato play Corey Duell last night.
Yeah.
And Carlo Beato at one point had to clap. He had to say 6 ball. Corey 6 ball.
Okay.
Like Corey was just masked in his own. I don't know what was going on. Carlo, very patient, call the ball, like could have look over, walk over, Corey. And he'd be like, oh yeah. He several times motioned to the rack, like, hey, can we move this rack? And Corey's like, have you seen Corey's break right now?
No.
You know he's bridge breaking.
A bridge,
you heard
like
it here.
Rake?
You heard
like
it
a
right.
Rake bridge?
We're going to the tape because I taped the whole match because this is something to behold.
I don't even know what to say, man.
And you shouldn't. It's not a normal thing. Here we go. Bridge break. Off the bat. Not a great angle. I wish I was on the other side. I taped this whole match, though. You see he's got 2 cues there. A lot of players only play with 1 cue. Especially on the break shot.
I'm watching a tape of Corey at the Diamond. Wow. At the Predator, arena.
This is on top of his arm.
Using a rake as the bridge to break with.
And then grabbing it. I mean, real tight.
What? Why do you think he's doing that?
And right now, Aaron Westcott is in a great position to win this match. He's going to drift down for that 7 ball.
Buddy, we're talking about Corey Duell here. Why do you think he's doing that? Do you have a vote? I mean, did he do that every game?
At first, I mean, he did every single game. Yeah. I know Corey's a lot about cue speed. And I think there could be like a conversation about friction. It's a funny It's on top, and he's gripping that thing like up by the bridge. It's a very, very unnatural motion. This has happened twice now. I'm not sure if he can see the edge of that ball, but Aaron in a great position to seal this match if he can see the edge of that 6 ball. I think he
believe
can.
He can see it, yes.
And if he can, this is all but over. Aaron doesn't miss a lot of balls. Couldn't see it. Oh, didn't hit it firm enough. Oh, man. And Don Strickland in a position to get right back in this match.
Oh, his uncle would be so proud.
Indeed. I mean, Earl would have been a little upset about a few things that have happened so far. But
Oh, I was talking about Kenny Strickland, his uncle.
Kenneth. Prefers Kenneth, I think. It's with a C.
Yeah.
Corey not only playing with the bridge break, but also the mask. And the mask has been an interesting point of conversation because he doesn't keep it on. He wears it a good amount of the time, but definitely takes it off.
That I saw a picture of him with, it looked like white mittens and the mask on.
Yeah, the mittens. The mittens had come off at this point. So,
obviously, I see that he's not wearing them.
Like the Strickland of old, he sheds things, I believe. And apparently Corey travels with a pet mouse, and that's not something that I was aware of, but he travels with his mouse.
Are you serious?
He's got to turn.
Tell me you're joking.
Not joking at all.
You're saying that you heard, and now we're going to stop for a minute. Where did you hear? You don't have to say.
I never reveal my sources.
All right.
But
you heard that
a credible source,
Corey,
has a tournament mouse.
Travels around the United States.
And I think it's just a pet. I can't say a tournament mouse, but I mean, travels with a mouse. And yeah, that's kind of one of his guiding influences.
So now the last thing that I heard Alex Pagalian say to Corey Jewell was, "Who's we? Do you have a mouse in your pocket?"
No, he didn't. Are you serious?
Yes, yeah, the last time, yes.
Can you give me an impression so I can get an idea about how serious he was? Hey, Corey.
Corey is saying,
I've heard him say a lot of things to Corey Jewell.
Corey is naming people who are in the pro pool world, and suggesting that he would play them. Except he's saying we could play them, and Alex says, "Who's we, MFer? Do you have a mouse in your pocket?" And Corey says, "Huh?" And Alex says, "I don't want to play those guys." You know, the world's changed. Some of these young guns coming out. You know,
Truly.
Alex Pagalian's amazing.
4-5, Don Strickland making this comeback. Holy cow.
Oh, that is amazing.
It's awesome.
Yes, I got to hear Alex tell Corey that you ruined pool for 30 years.
You get to hear
Alex
tell Corey
joking / serious, telling Corey, you ruined pool for 30 years with that break of yours.
I actually heard, I heard part of that conversation, or maybe an extended conversation that was just
it was
about
a long
that.
conversation.
I know how much I heard Alex talk to Corey and about Corey because I remember exactly how he says, Corey, it just like is right in my mind. And he definitely, it's not always in a nice way. In fact, I don't know that it ever was.
No,
there is some friendly combativeness,
but I didn't get the feeling they were going to go out to dinner afterwards. Yeah,
nope,
I did not get that feeling.
Definitely not.
Yeah. He was jokingly, but also in a way of saying, this is something I say, and I wouldn't want you to say that I didn't say it to your face.
Yeah.
So I'm
100%.
going to say it to your face. We don't have to,
because it's going to get back to you. I say it enough.
Yes, right.
That you're going to hear it.
And Corey sounded like he had this conversation before. Yes.
So the bridge break, I mean, he had a decent amount of success. He ran through Carlo Beato, definitely played strong. I saw him make just some incredible shots. But the bridge break, I'm at a loss. I do want to make a point of asking him about it. I'm going to do everything I can to get him in the booth to answer a couple questions. I'm not going to bring the bridge up until we're here. I'm going to start talking about the break. I got a strategy. I want to bring him in to have a break conversation. Pro versus amateur. That's when you drop the bomb. Tell me about your bridge.
Have you ever noticed that there's a high percentage of, let's say, eccentric pool players?
I have.
All right. Well, I've been around him enough to know that he's on the list.
He is.
Yeah,
he's distinct.
Yeah, he's distinct. I like it.
One of the things that I thought was very interesting, I watched. I'm so embarrassed. I forget his name. But I watched a fella, definitely underdog to Kachi, beat Kachi on the hill last night. I watched
Okay.
sick pool last night. It
Okay.
was amazing. A couple of hill matches. This fella beat Kachi, and Kachi was just disgusted playing next to Corey, who's playing with a mask and a bridge break, and everybody's like, I mean, they're phenomenal players. Joshua Filler's playing next to him against
Wow.
one of his Moscone teammates, not Kazakis. Anyway,
Okay.
they're playing, and they go hill, and he had it wrapped up and ended up losing to Joshua. But the whole thing, everybody is sitting there focused on Corey. Ton of people are just like, what is happening right now? And you got to think that might be part of it.
Yeah.
There's a
Yes,
player in
yes,
Eugene
yes.
that he always played with headphones, kind of Earl
Uh-huh,
headphones. And he looked at me at one point and he laughingly said, sometimes I don't even have them close. Like, I just do this to mess with people.
Right.
And I had to say, I don't know if that's coming across the way you think it is. I'm not sure that's working. That's not the desired.
Right.
Might be the desired effect, but
Right.
not what's happening to me. All right, long shot on this.
Nice shot.
Very good. Fortunate getting through there, but unfortunate getting behind that 15.
Yeah, he left himself the 9 ball, but he's got some issues with that. 13 is going to end up being tough, especially because the 15 is in one of his lanes for pocketing.
And that 13 doesn't pass in the lower left-hand corner once you get that 15 out of there?
I think it does. That's what I'm saying. The 15's in the lane. So if he takes the 9 ball now, he never did move the 15.
9's going to nudge the 8 out into a more favorable place.
Yeah. Just a
So
tiny bit, yeah.
I don't see him getting out of the 1 ball line though for the 15.
No.
And you definitely want to take that 15
If
next.
he takes the 9, he's going to have to leave himself shape on the 10.
Just got to push through this.
Yeah, I believe. He's going to have to leave himself a cut on the 10 ball. Because he's definitely going to be hooked on the 15 after this.
That 8 ball's going a dangerous line. Yeah, definitely hooked.
Yeah.
That's a heartbreaker.
Well,
Chad is who beat Gachi.
Oh, okay.
Chad Robinson, totally.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Chad, because I've seen Chad play, and I'm a fan of his play. It was awesome.
Right. I think he can cut the 11 in, or excuse me, cut the 10
ball.
in and come back up and bump the 11 ball and leave himself, whatever ball that is, the 14 for insurance.
Yeah, it's called the
14.
for the
top right.
That looks green.
I think so.
How do you like just playing safe here?
I got to go for it.
Why?
Because he's out. Because the 10 goes.
I am knocking this 14 towards the right-hand corner pocket, going right into the 10 ball.
No,
just like that.
Yep.
And
good point.
Can he fire that 6 ball in from here and get out? Yes. If he does, am I going to be kicking myself? Yes.
Yeah, but no, you're right. That was a good move. And he made his balls really makeable, too. Those 2 balls are still makeable.
Yep. Very difficult to play safe from here. This is something I don't like, is when I force my player to shoot. I like to play safe, but I like to guide them to what I want them to do. But when I force them to make a hero shot, I'm like, shoot, now I just made you try to do the thing that I'm afraid of you doing.
Right. I backed you into a corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
And right now, I don't see any other shot.
Yeah.
I do think the percentage to get out is pretty low.
Wow.
I got to say something. Man, oh man.
That was impressive.
Opens that up.
Yes.
Still got to do something. I think probably play the 4 next. I don't like where the 7 gets you.
I agree.
Yeah, draw off the 4, down to the foot rail and back up.
I'm not sure, but definitely the 4 first. And yeah, I like the idea of drawing for down and back up. You have to kind of look at that 7 too. I believe we'd want the 3, not the 7, but he may be able to just use some top and end up with a 3 in the side shot.
Yeah, this whole side of the table is just garbage to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you get anywhere past those balls to the right, Chris Robinson. Sorry, Chris, Chad, Dr. Robinson, whoever you are. I like your game, and I loved watching you beat Kachi. That being said, I also love watching Kachi, and I think he is a totally remarkable pool player. It's funny how quickly you go from being, holy cow, this guy's incredible, I love watching him, to man, I like watching that guy get beat.
Yeah.
Because he's so good.
He's so good, yeah. Yeah.
And there was definitely an underdog aspect to it,
Right.
and everybody likes the underdog.
Yeah.
One of the things that I think people take for granted about the pros is when you're always expected to play great, when you're always expected
Yes.
to win.
Yes.
That is a different kind of pressure than most
Yeah.
players will
Yeah.
ever feel.
Yep. Oh, I agree.
I struggle with it. I know that. And I'm not saying that I'm always in that situation, but when I'm in a situation
it's
where
hard.
Yep. Here we go.
This
Hey,
is
this
it.
is
This is
Aaron
for
Westcott, 2 balls away.
Yeah. We should run out there and tell him. Tap him on the shoulder real quick. Aaron, you're 2 balls away.
Just as we, I
It
mean,
might not go over big.
and he could have been hearing us. I was like, I'm saying this right now, and he's right there.
That's why I lowered my voice when I said it, is because he's on the side of the curtain.
Well,
Hey, good job, Aaron.
Nice work.
That was
Aaron
awesome.
Westcott pulling this down. Don Strickland, heck of a fight back. This has been Bad Boys TV. I'm Summerfield Habener.
And Mike D.
Thanks for joining us at the 2020 CSI Expo.
Yeah, BCA Worlds 2020. The event's so big and so awesome, it's got 2 names like Walla Walla, but different. Thanks.
Those sweet, sweet onions.
Oh, sweet, sweet onions.
All right, y'all, we're going to be back in a little bit. We got a little break, but don't go away. We'll see you real soon.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.